Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is James. I am currently building an ICF house in the great state of Tennessee. Today's the last day before we do the pour. I don't have a pour date set just yet. I'm still waiting for that to be coordinated with the guy that's going to actually pour it. But for now, there's only one day left of work I can do until I'm ready for that, and I want to hurry up and get that done just in case he's able to do it next week. I'm not sure when, but hopefully he can do it soon. That being said, I have to make two entrances for the one for the electrical, actually three. One for the electrical, one for the front plumbing pipe, because I want to have an outside faucet on the house. I'm only going to put one. I don't really see a need for more than just one. But I also have to make one for the LP gas. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be going with gas. If I do, of course, it's LP, so it'll be in a big old tank on the property, and I'll just have to get it filled like once or twice a year, if that. But that being said, the only thing for right now that I can think of that I'm going to be using the gas for is I do like cooking with gas. With the gas cooktop, I have a really nice drop-in counter level cooktop, really nice, and I'd like to keep that. It only takes there's a little kit I can convert it from natural gas over to LP gas, so that's not going to be a problem. My oven for the house, it's electric, so I don't need gas for that. And for the time being, I'm not going to put a heating and AC system in the house. I'm actually going to go and just kind of see, because this is an insulated concrete form house. It is crazy efficient. I want to see how hot does the house really get? How cold does it really get? Now, am I going to never put one? No. I'm going to eventually put one in, but I want to know how bad it is. Because I don't want to put a ducted system in. I think it's going to be overkill for what I want. So basically, I'm looking at the mini split systems with the heat pumps that they can cool and heat with like a flip of a switch or a program. They're really easy. That being said, those will be electric. They're also really efficient compared to a normal system. So that's all going to be electric. I won't need gas for my heating, cooling, whatnot. My water heater, I'm actually looking at, it's a little expensive, but I think it's going to work great for my system. It's a heat pump water heater. It's a normal water heater. It has a heating element in it, so you can use it like a normal heating element, but it's got the system on top. I forget the exact terminology for it, but it's like an air dryer, if you will, that has the coolant that goes back and forth. It basically uses that type of a system to take the warmth out of the air and put it into the water heater. Now that will make the room or outside of the water heater pretty cool, and it will dry it out a little bit. So I'm probably going to put that on a mid to upper level of the house to utilize the warmer areas, and also utilize the cooling effect of it. But yeah, so that's going to be electric. That's not going to need any gas. So really, as far as I can tell, just the cooktop on the inside of the house, potentially maybe I could do a section out on the back porch where I could hook it up to a gas grill. So I could just, instead of buying a tank, I could just hook it up right off the house. That would be pretty cool. So I could be grilling in the backyard with it. That's the thought actually right there. I don't think I have enough pipe to do two of those. So I'd have to run two different lines. But I'm going to put one for sure to go into the house, so I have the piping for that first one. That being said, later in this video, I'm going to show you. I've already braced up the inside of the house. I've got the braces, the alignment system. I got the boards up. So it's ready for some final tweaking by the guy that's going to pour, and he can pour. But I will show you guys that in a little bit later in the video. But I will show you roughly where I'm going to go ahead and put these pipes. Alright, as you guys can see, this is the front of the house. On the side, you go over here, you got the garage. What I'm thinking is, basically on this side, because right about I want to say right about here, there's a pipe for a stub proof for water. And this is up to here. This has already been poured with concrete. Yes, I will have to shim this out a little bit for the siding, but that's not gonna be a problem. But basically, I have 12 inches from here to about right here that I can actually do this. This is where I can drill right now. Up here, I've got the metal. Up here, I've got the metal supports for the house, so I can't drill through here, not without a metal hole saw. I really don't want to deal with that just yet, because this is the ninth foot of the basement, so I have plenty of headroom. Like this will be 8 foot, so I got plenty of room up here, so it's not going to interfere with anything in the basement. So I got to put 2 protrusions on this wall, one for electric and one for the natural gas. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to put one, and actually one in the front, right here in the front corner is where I was going to put the water. I was going to bring in bring out the water, I should say, for the faucet. So I'll have a faucet on the front of the house, and then over here on the side, somewhere in here, I will have the stub out for the LP gas and the electrical service when I actually get to do that. Now I could change the electrical as I'm working here and thinking I could change it, because I'm not exactly 100% sure where I'm going to put my solar panels just yet. I want to put them out here in front of the house because that'll get a lot of sun, but it also makes me wonder, should I put them over there on the other side of the property, outside of the trees? I'm not really sure yet, so I'm going to have to really think about that right before I put them in. But that being said, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I've got the, I do apologize for the echo. I am in the basement right now. I do have the, see if I can turn this camera up a little bit. I do have the stub outs for the electrical, the gas, and the water for the front of the house. I just want to show you from the inside what it's going to look like. Alright, from the inside, you can see there's the top of the 8-foot wall. There's the stub out for the natural gas. Again, there's the steel beam. Go over here to the corner. This is the front of the house. Again, the stub out for that's for the water. That's going to be really nice right there. And then over here, I went ahead and went to this side of the house. Come on, zoom in camera, there we go. There's the stub out for the electrical. So the electrical should come through there. And yeah, those are the 3 stub outs that I needed to do today. So let me go up and let me take you upstairs. I'll show you the supports and the boards and everything so you can see how that's done. And then I will take you to the front of the house and show you from the outside of the house where I put the pipes. Alright, we are upstairs. This is the back wall. As you can see, here's all these supports. They're all in. Now, these are the supports that will hold the walls steady. They will also align the walls, allow the walls to be pulled in or pushed out. Usually it's a lot easier to push out than pull in. So they will do that when they pour. Again, this is the mudroom door. Way down there you can see the exhaust vent for the electric dryer. Over here you've got the bathroom window above the shower, and you've got the main window. And above that, come on camera zoom, there we go. You can see the stub out for the exhaust fan. Those were pretty easy to install. They're going to work out great. Going back out to the back of the house, I can show you real quick. I do have scaffolding set up. I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a shooting range not too far by, so somebody is having some fun out there. Yeah, this will be my view for most days. I thought I'd give you a quick pan of the back of the house just to show you. I do have the scaffolding and I got more in there, so I can go up, get to the first basement, first floor, and the second floor. That's going to be so much of a lifesaver with that. I'm super happy I was able to get that. Alright, we're at the front corner of the house. As you can see, there's the stub out for the natural gas. Again, this is just a stub out. The pipe will go in and will go inside of that. There we go. Here's the stub out for the water faucet. So I will have water to the front of the yard, front and sides of the yard. And then let's go ahead and take it. Now that down there, that is the stub out for the sewer. It's going to be going to the septic. And here is for the electrical. Again, this is just a stub out to allow me access into the basement after it's been poured. And as you can see, the exhaust vent for the dryer. There we go. Again, give you guys a nice panel. Now this roughly right here, this is where the septic's going to be. This mound's going to go. I think that tree might end up going because it got damaged. I'd like to save that one if I can, but we'll see how it goes. But I made the decision to go to the other side of the house simply because I'm looking where the sun's coming up, and right here, I was thinking about putting my panels here. If I take a little bit of those trees out, not a lot, just a little bit of those trees out, I would leave this tree right here, but just take a little bit, kind of clear it out a little bit. I can put my solar panels right there. Because I think right here is going to get me the most amount of sun for the area that I have to actually put things. So if I have solar panels right here, I don't know how well it's going to show, but it might be too bright, guys. I can't tell, but right up there, yeah, right up that way is the sun. I'm sure the camera can't really pick that up that well, looking straight at the sun. I'll edit that out probably. But that being said, that's where I'm at. To my best of my knowledge, everything's done. It's ready for pour. The house is 100% ready for pour, or maybe 99.9999%. They will still might need to use a little bit of foam. They still need to adjust the walls and secure the boards down for the alignment system. But other than that, the house is ready for pour. So beyond that, I'm just waiting on the gentleman to get over here and start pouring. That being said, I will see you guys later in the next video. If you like my videos, you want to follow me on this journey, I'm hoping to be off-grid 100%, solar panels, LP gas for any little bits. I got my septic tank. I really hope I can get a well. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much to get a well in. Tennessee is a high rock area, although it seems to be mostly clay here, but we'll see. That being said, if you want to follow me on this journey, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get notified when I do go and post a video, so you can stay up to date on all my progress. That being said, I'll see you guys later, and as always, hope you guys have an awesome day.